Bass chord accompaniments. Okay, so you're not always going to be playing solo guitar pieces. At some point you might want to accompany yourself while you sing or while you're playing with another musician, and that's where these come in. A bass chord accompaniment breaks the chord up into two pieces. The lowest note, which we call the bass note, and the rest of the chord, which is usually the top 3 strings of the guitar. So the entire pattern looks like this. You're going to play bass note on the first beat, and then chord, chord, chord on 2, 3, and 4. It sounds like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're probably going to recognize this melody. It's called Can Can. 1, 2, 3, 4. Symbols that tell you how loud or soft to play are called dynamics, and these are the 4 principal dynamics. P for piano, or soft. MF for mezzo forte, or moderately loud. Echo song. 1, 2, 3. Signs of silence. When you play a piece of music, sometimes you're playing notes, and sometimes there's silence. The silence is indicated by symbols called rests. This is a quarter rest. It gets 1 count. This is a half rest. This song is appropriately entitled Give It a Rest. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's time for more chords. You remember the 3-string C chord. We're going to add the 4th string and make it a 4-string C chord. So you're going to play the 1st string open, and then put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. 3rd string, you're also going to play open. All right, let's play When the Saints Go Marching In. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Ties. Ties are curved lines connecting 2 or more consecutive notes of the same pitch. When 2 notes are tied, the 2nd note is not picked. You add the time value of the 2nd note to the 1st note. Here's an example. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's play a piece called The Sidewalks of New York, East Side, West Side. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, at the end of this next piece, you're going to see the letters DC. Okay, that stands for an Italian expression called da capo, which means from the beginning. So when you finish playing this piece the first time through, you're going to go all the way back to the beginning and play it again. Now you're also going to notice that there's more bass chord accompaniments. So in 3/4 time, there's yet another bass chord accompaniment pattern you can use, and it's bass, chord, 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 chord. This is called Cielito Lindo. 1, 2, 3. Eighth notes are black notes with a flag attached to the stem. Two or more eighth notes together are written with connecting stems. An eighth note is worth 1/2 of one beat. Very good. Let's move on to eighth note rock. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's time for Happy Birthday. Let's play it. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Okay, this one is called Speed Drill. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and now the descending chromatic scale. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. When a sharped or flatted note appears more than once in the same measure, it's still sharp or flat, unless it's preceded by a natural sign. Keep that in mind as we play chromatic rock. 1, 2, 3, 4. Very nice. Let's move on. This is called 4-beat blues. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this next piece was adapted from a Bach minuet. This is called Rockin' the Bach. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is Amazing Grace. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Let's play Frankie and Johnny. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. This symbol, or the word crescendo, means that as you play, you should grow gradually. Let's play This Land Is Your Land. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, let's play La Bamba. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Introducing dotted quarter notes. All right, let's play Auld Lang Syne. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Let's play Rockabilly Bassline. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, it's time to learn Hava Nagila. Now pay attention, right under the first measure you'll see a marking that says P-MF. What that means is that the first time through that repeat, let's talk about tablature for a minute. One of the problems of standard music notation as it relates to the guitar is that it doesn't show where on the neck and let's talk about bends. This symbol means that you're going to bend the string up to a new pitch, either a half step or a whole step, depending on what you see on the page. We're going to start with a half step. A bend sounds like this. So pick, bend, and release. Okay, this technique involves picking and then bending the string up to a new pitch, and then releasing the bend back to its original pitch. Our next advanced tablature technique is the hammer-on. This is one of my personal favorites. So with a hammer-on, you're actually, instead of plucking, the next technique is called a pull-off. When you play a pull-off, you're going to pick the first note and then literally pull your finger off the string in a plucking fashion. All right, the next technique we're going to tackle is the slide. When you're playing a slide, you pick the first note, and then the next technique we're going to go over is the palm mute. You're going to use this a lot in rock and metal. So let's play some tablature licks. A lick is a sequence of notes that's commonly used in soloing. So as we go through these examples, you're going to see the tablature. All right, we're going to play a blues lick. I'm going to play this through a Fender Twin Reverb amp. And let's swing this a little bit, shall we? Here we go. We're going to play a country lick now, and let's use a Fender Deluxe Reverb amp for this sound. All right, let's try some jazz. I'm going to use a Roland JC 120 sound for this lick, and let's swing it a little bit. All right, the last lick we're going to play is a jazz rock lick, and I'm going to use a Fusion overdrive sound. But before well, congratulations. You have done a lot of hard work and you are well on your way to being a great guitar player.